like so many, like all of us, from a business perspective, toughened it out, especially over these last 20 months. And it hasn't been easy. And I can't think of a more, I don't know, gracious, historic place to kind of talk a little bit and celebrate as it is framed. I'll use the initial BPT200, but the 200th anniversary of Bridgeport. And this is the underappreciated, one of the most underappreciated assets, historic asset beauty that I think you'll find anywhere. Sometimes as you do in your businesses, I as mayor have gone through as well, and our councilman's here as well, get a chance to travel and see some of the other cities. And they all have beautiful places. If you have something that I think have the historic aspect that this has, and I want to thank and compliment the businesses that occupy this and continue to do a great job. I get to introduce our congressman who is in no need of a long and flattering introduction, although he deserves one for his hard work. He's on the ground in Bridgeport and all his cities and towns in his district. He's also in Washington, making sure that ship, I can describe the ever-living operations of federal government is moving in the right direction. But I'm going to take a chance, and I know we'll appreciate this, put a plug in. First of all, thank you for the funding that we've received like we've never received before. Having been at this for 30 years, we've engaged community groups and businesses and nonprofits to, as we say, use funds from Washington like we've never seen before to help stabilize and expand and support businesses and communities and neighborhoods we haven't seen before. Don't do us any good unless we get them out into the hands of the businesses, the nonprofits, the organizations that can make a difference. So thank you for your stewardship on that. But the plug I want to put in for is that we're there with you every step of the way to help get this infrastructure package through as well. It is equally as important, especially in urban centers like Bridgeport. This past weekend, I was with leading mayors from across the country. We were gathered in Ohio, and we had members of the administration down there. And it was supposed to be a midnight deadline. We appreciate and want you to know that we will be good stewards on a local level of that funding to build and rebuild and fortify our urban centers like Bridgeport, to continue to capture the beauty of historic sites like this, and then build the roads and bridges, and the future infrastructure that will support what this city needs for its next 200 years. So with that, if you'll join me in putting our hands together and welcome our congressman.
Thanks, Mayor. It's great to see you all. This is really terrific. I've had an opportunity. I'm drinking one of Easton's coffees here, and I've had an opportunity to check out Ritual over here, the Vintage Boutique, and talk about some other businesses. Look, let's face it. It is going to be the foot traffic and the population density that these businesses attract that is going to lead to a revival of downtown Bridgeport. I shouldn't say lead to the revival, because the truth is that if you just compare this area to what it was 10 years ago, we're doing pretty well. We just need to do better. We need to do better. I was talking, Kathy led that round of applause. She knows out there at the Barnum, but it's been a tough time for these businesses. Both of you guys started right in the midst of the COVID nightmare, and hopefully we're coming out of that. And the mayor's exactly right, and I thank him for his leadership. These funds that are coming in, I hope that some of them find their way into the hands of these business owners that have been able to stick with the city through probably the toughest time you can imagine. And it really is going to be what accelerates the revival of downtown Bridgeport. I'm going to do what I can we are going to get that infrastructure deal done. So there's going to be money coming in for things like sustainable bike paths, which will bring people down into downtown, out of more suburban communities. There's going to be obviously money for trains and automobiles. And I have to mention the airport. There's a lot of talk about the airport. But we also have to realize that it's going to be the private sector. It's going to be small businesses. It's going to be businesses large and small that really provide the vibrancy that allows this city to be all that it can be. So, I'm going to fight for what I need to fight for in DC, but I want to just say a big thank you to the leaders of the private operations like Kathy, like Lisa, like all of you that had to struggle in such challenging circumstances. I know Dan and Arthur, Dan is dedicated to making sure. Anyway, thank you for what you do. We know, speaking for the mayor, the delegation, and all of us that represent you at the federal level, we're going to fight. We know how hard you're fighting every
Thank you, Lauren, and thank you, Congressman Hines and Mayor Gavin, for attending today. What a great place to celebrate 200 years of Bridgeport. The arcade is arguably the original and first shopping mall in the United States, and that was an innovative concept at its time when it was created. And now we're home to so many vibrant businesses who really stuck with us throughout the pandemic. And I'd like to thank them for their faith in Bridgeport and the business community. We've tried to be a solid partner to you, and we hope that the funds that are earmarked in the infrastructure program make its way to you to grow your businesses and continue to improve on what we're building here. As developers, we view it as our job to improve existing properties so that they're a canvas for entrepreneurs and innovators to have a place to thrive. We're blessed to have that in Bridgeport. And we hope that the spaces we've created, both in the arcade, the transformation we're doing now to the former Singer Sewing Machine Factory on Barnum Avenue, known as Singer CT, and the Bridgeport Innovation Center, provide the foundation and the home for businesses to thrive in Bridgeport for the next 200 years. So thank you all for being a part of it. We really appreciate it, and we're super excited to see what comes of it and what great things you do. So thank you.
Thank you, Matt. And I wanted to just give an opportunity to some of the business owners who are participating in the BPT200 to say a few words about their business and what participating in the program has meant for them. So I wanted to welcome up Lynn Mosher from Barnum Museum, Issa Mujahid from Single Cafe, and Brittany Red from Ritual Boutique. We also wanted to give a quick shout out. I wanted to give a quick shout out to the other business owners who are here who are really doing the work every day to make downtown Bridgeport a great place. So I just want to say thank you to Boulevard Karaoke, Be Fruitful, Brownwood who's here with us today, BPT Creates, and Collab Exchange, BPT Theater, Ursa Gallery right upstairs. Please check everybody out. And thank you to the Barnum Museum, of course, for being an anchor of Bridgeport, building neighborhoods together. BPT is a great anchor in our neighborhood, as well as the BRDC. So thank you to everyone for making it out today, and check us out.
Yes, I'm going first. Hi, my name is Linda Mosher Howell. I own Barnum Massage, which, because of the city helped me become an LLC, I did suffer a lot. I had to close for 4 months during COVID. As a result, I had to then also take my office and do something totally different. So I took that course, and I created a garden experience, making the front of my office a library, but the back of my inside the office a garden. By doing that, I made myself the prettiest office in all the area. I also struggled really hard to get people in downtown. And I do have to thank the mayor for one thing. He embraced Black Lives Matter and supporting local. You also embraced the help the local businesses. Because of that, Bridgeport found Rafa Massage. I had a hard time advertising massage, they take the wrong way. So I had to get very creative. But in the end, Bridgeport found Rafa Massage and supported it. And I now am doing double the business than I was before the pandemic. So and also the Bridgeport 200, I really support something like that because the other thing that I've noticed being a Bostonian, we're very community-oriented. And sometimes the Bridgeport's a little broken up, where people are for themselves. And the one thing I like about the Bridgeport 200 is it's bringing community together and finding ways for people to connect and find various services. So thank you so much for including me in that as well. Thank you.
My name is Issa, owner of City of Cafe right here in the big mall. And we opened a year ago, and we are here in about 2 weeks. So we were in an odd spot where, we didn't quite qualify for some of the funding, but, we've had a lot of support from other local businesses. We stuck it out as best we could as a lot of other businesses. So, I just want to give gratitude and thanks to Time Equities, one for the renovation of this mall. So I grew up here in Bridgeport, I love the city, and I've seen it go through different iterations, and I'm really proud and honored to be able to be a tenant here. We've been a great partner. Festival Management has worked with us as a great partner to help us get through these challenges. I want to thank the Mayor's Office for extending the American Recovery Plan Act grant application opportunity for local businesses to apply. Congressman Hines for us in DC, and even supporting us today by a cup of coffee. So we're going to keep doing what we're doing. Brittany and I have been around the same time, working hard to let people know that the mall is here and ready to serve the community. I want to give a quick shout out to BPT Creates, working with other local entrepreneurs and artists, doing grassroots events to help. Also, that's also an important component of revitalizing this economy that I think is overlooked. And so, I'm really grateful that we get to stand here and talk about our business, and look forward to working with everyone to make the city really popping. So thank you.
Hello, my name is Rick Ray. I'm the owner of Ritual Boutique. Ritual specializes in curated thrift and vintage clothing. I want to give a huge thank you to the Mayor's Office and Mr. Hines for hearing me out and asking me my intake on what we could do better to bring the city together. I'd also like to give a huge shout out to Colorful Bridgeport and the BPT200, because without them, having so much promotion and all the posts and things like that really bring traffic to the store, and I'm looking forward to working with all of you and seeing you. Thank you.
Well, thank you, everyone, and I'll just welcome the mayor back up to just give you final remarks about BPT200 and some takeaways that we should talk out with today.
I want to compliment the businesses, all the organizations, of course, us as elected officials, Times Equity. Thank you so much for your. I don't know if you know the magnitude of the investment they made, but they, from a distance, I think is the way to describe it, is the way to see it here, decided to make become substantial members of the Bridgeport community, and then built on that, whether it's over the side of the building. I didn't even put two and two together driving by it, and I'm going, wow, it looks really cool. It's been a great building since way back when the Housatonic Community College was there, years back. And then they moved downtown, and the mall transitioned in the early 90s, which has given it a rebirth there. And I think the added, you call it renovations, restoration here, has the off factor too, which is hopefully beneficial to the businesses that are established here, and to you, the human sweat and equity that you put into establishing the beautiful businesses. I hear the coffee is pretty good too. So, but I think the best way to just sum up Bridgeport or BPT200, I said this at the, I don't know if it's in your ear, at the museum. But I'd like to take the energy that the transition of the ballpark to the amphitheater and that element, that anchor of downtown Bridgeport, which was always intended to be an anchor of downtown Bridgeport. And then look at the historic sites, the museum, which is, nationally, it's just something your jaw drops. At least when I was a kid, my jaw continued to drop over there. This historic structure, the theaters up the road, and then connect the dots as part of the way that we use these as places where we continue the vibrancy of downtown. It's not going to take us 200 years. It might take us several months. It might take us a number of years. But we have the tools in place. With the help of our congressmen and others, we now have the support of multiple levels of government for funding, which is critically important. And you heard from the voices. We have the people that can make a difference, and we appreciate that. That's really what it's all about. Thank you so much. Thank you.